Harris ardently argues for the need of another debate, likening this political showdown to the thrilling rematches seen in competitive sports. This analogy not only underscores her determination but reveals her underlying desire for transparency in the election process, raising the question of what the electorate has truly witnessed so far. In stark contrast, Trump dismisses Harris's insistence, suggesting that he has already laid bare his positions in previous encounters. He sharply compares her demand for more debates to that of a fighter who, having lost, desperately seeks a rematch. This prompts us to ponder, has he truly made his case, or does he fear the scrutiny of a renewed contest? Meanwhile, Mark Penn steps into the fray, calling for an investigation into the fairness of these debates. He points to underlying potential biases against Trump, challenging the integrity of the processes. His insistence on reviewing communications opens a Pandora's box of questions. Who really controls the narrative in this electoral theater? As the scene unfolds, David M. and Lindsay Davis emerge from hours of scrutinizing campaign rallies, meticulously preparing to tackle the candidates' potentially misleading statements during the debate. This diligence emphasizes a crucial layer of accountability, but how accurate can their assessments truly be when the stakes are so high? The context of this debate is further complicated by a prior encounter, where Biden's lackluster performance stirred significant repercussions. This backdrop instilled a sense of urgency among the moderators, compelling them to adopt a more stringent fact-checking approach. But can the moderators balance their roles effectively without leaning towards favoritism? With the importance of equity in mind, the discussion enforces the need for moderators to fact-check all candidates without bias. It's not merely about presenting facts, it's about empowering voters with the accurate information they need to craft informed decisions. But how feasible is this ideal in the charged atmosphere of political debates? In a related note, the ratings of David Muir's show reveal a potential conflict of interest, suggesting that his audience may be more inclined towards anti-Trump narratives rather than neutral reporting. This raises a critical point of contention. How do these audience preferences influence editorial decisions within the network? This coverage strategy mirrors a broader trend in media, where the pursuit of ratings often eclipses journalistic integrity. As outlets navigate these treacherous waters, they risk alienating diverse audience segments, leaving us to wonder, at what cost do they chase ratings? Kamala Harris's campaign, meanwhile, is not sitting idle. They actively seek more debates, illuminating her ambition to cement her position. This ambition starkly contrasts with the conventional approach of frontrunners in political contests, prompting speculation about her strategies and their potential consequences. Across the nation, Americans are voicing a growing need for clear policies and a return to effective governance seen during Trump's tenure. This sentiment showcases a palpable dissatisfaction with the current leadership that cannot be ignored. So, what steps might be taken to address these concerns? Lastly, the debate strategy hints at avoiding platforms that may not grant a fair representation of candidates, reminiscent of prior debates critics have labeled as biased. This strategic maneuvering raises questions. Where do candidates find the balance between exposure and fairness? Critics of the Biden-Harris administration are quick to highlight the perceived failures in tackling pressing issues, such as illegal immigration and inflation. Their concerns ignite queries about the effectiveness of those currently in power. Can the administration rise to the occasion, or will these challenges remain unaddressed?